Hello, I'm Stephen Trent with Three Diamonds Media, and welcome to this pre-recorded webinar, Building Your Personal Launching Pad, designed specifically to position entrepreneurs just like you to launch or relaunch your product or service, expand your online presence, and scale up your business or side hustle. Now, we here at Three Diamonds Media, we're thrilled to have you with us at this excellent webinar. And in this webinar, I'll show you the 4 phases or steps you need to accomplish for a successful launch. Now, our goal is to provide you with so much value that you in turn will successfully launch or relaunch your product or service, expand your online presence, scale up your business or side hustle, and be that smashing success you know you are meant to be. And as I said in previous videos, we'll do our best to cap this webinar at about 45 to 60 minutes. Now, I promise you, we're not going to spend the first 30 to 45 minutes like many webinars, wasting time with what I call B songs. And you know what these are. An album or CD could have 2 great songs, 1 so-so song, then 8 songs that are filler material nobody wants to listen to. We're not going to do that here. We're going to get right into the material in a few moments. And like I promised in previous videos and Facebook ads, I'll get right to the point. No fluff, and I'll show you the end from the beginning. And what I mean by showing you the end from the beginning is I won't wait 60 to 90 minutes to tell you how much the launching pad costs. We'll get right into the cost of the launching pad and what we here at Three Diamonds Media expect to make off this particular promotion as a whole. And unlike many programs that pre-sell a course that are not yet written or filmed, you can start the launching pad immediately. It's been researched, written, filmed, edited, and tested through the trials of life. And finally, stick around until the end, and I have an epic bonus to give you that will help clear up financial chaos in your life as you endeavor toward making your passions and dreams of scaling up your business or side hustle come to fruition. So, okay, let's get started. I like to begin each lesson of the launching pad with a life-changing quote, and this webinar, it's no different. Like so many who found a way to leave their 9-to-5 job, this is what started it all for me. From Tim Ferriss in his best-selling book, The 4-Hour Workweek, 99% of the people in the world are convinced they are incapable of achieving great things, so they aim for the mediocre. The level of competition is thus fiercest for realistic goals, paradoxically making them the most time and energy consuming. Timothy Ferriss, author, entrepreneur, and public speaker. These words, they literally shattered my small ways of thinking. They fueled my vision, my passion, and determination to create an environment conducive for me to leave the 9-to-5 grind. I now had the inspiration and clarity to believe I'm capable of breaking free from the mediocre and achieving great things. And I believe they can do the same for you. Words cannot describe how liberating I felt after rebounding from 3 launches that traveled skyward, plateaued, then crashed and burned in spectacular fashion and astonishing speed as personal and professional circumstances occurred. Life happens. However, learning to evolve and thrive during these challenging times has brought me to this place where I can help entrepreneurs just like you develop the tools necessary to successfully launch or relaunch your product or service to your target audience, expand your online presence, and scale up your business or side hustle. I used to work long hours launching and relaunching my online courses and writing speculative fiction books. Now, some, they were very successful. However, as I mentioned, I've weathered numerous launches that traveled skyward, then crashed and burned. My problem, my pain point at the time, was that I did not have anything to fall back on. And the reason for this is that I did not have a virtual platform or a strong online presence to absorb my losses, allow me to regroup, and relaunch in such a way that would be nothing short of a smashing success. And I believe many of you are in the same place. I was a virtual ghost. I had little, if any, online presence. Nobody knew or even cared for that matter. I existed and that I had great written and virtual content that could change people's lives for the better and become that smashing success they know they are meant to be. Okay, like I promised in previous videos and Facebook ads, I'll get right to the point. No fluff, and I'll show you the end from the beginning. Fast forward to today, and with a little good fortune, we here at Three Diamonds Media should make about $100,000 to $120,000 with this particular webinar promotion. Now, this is not straight profit. No way. There are people and bills to pay. It takes a lot of time and costs a lot of money to put together and market and advertise the Launching Pad, run these webinars, then work with entrepreneurs like you in the weeks, months, and years to come to help you become that smashing success you know you are meant to be. But we should gross between $100,000 and $120,000 with this webinar promotion. And what's more, we're going to ask you to purchase our online digital marketing course from the Launching Pad. And we'll try to make this offer such a no-brainer, so irresistible, that you'd feel most unwise not to take advantage of the Launching Pad online digital marketing course. At 3 Diamonds Media, we provide the following digital media and marketing services. Digital marketing services like custom website building, video editing, Facebook ads, and email marketing, and much, much more. We create digital and written content using a YouTube channel, social media outreach, and a supporting website and blog, and we provide personal one-on-one coaching and consulting. Now, that being said, our flagship, our numero uno high-quality product or service is the Launching Pad Digital Marketing Course. And in the Launching Pad Online Digital Course, we here at 3 Diamonds Media, we show you how to build your personal launching pad from scratch, thus saving you a lot, and I do mean a lot of money, by building it yourself with the support of the fine people here at 3 Diamonds Media. We're not going away. We're in this with you for the long haul. Okay, as I stated in the introduction, there are 4 objectives in this webinar we'll learn today. Our first objective is to identify or create your high-quality product or service. This is so essential to your success. You can have the best launching pad in the world, but on the back end, you need to have a high-quality product or service. If you don't have one yet, we can help. Second, you need to demonstrate the benefits of your high-quality product or service and how it will significantly improve people's lives. Your high-quality product or service needs to solve a specific problem or a pain point, or even better, it needs to take them to the next level. With the Launching Pad, we help entrepreneurs launch or relaunch their product or service, expand their online presence, and scale up their business or side hustle. And that's taking it to the next level. And finally, you need credentials. Okay, let's get right into objective number 1. Identify or create your high-quality product or service. Again, this is so essential to your success. Now, you can have the best launching pad in the world, but on the back end, you need to have that high-quality product or service. Here at 3 Diamonds Media, our high-quality product or service is the Launching Pad, and we offer 3 tiers of service depending on the needs and wants of our clients. Now, Tier 1 is the Launching Pad Online Digital Course. Now, this is the do-it-yourself level for those with the creative and digital marketing skills to build their personal launching pad, including their business plan, website, their brand, logos, blurbs, a YouTube channel, a video filming and editing, there's public speaking, and much, much more. And it is this level that we're focused on during this webinar. Breaking news, this just in. We know a lot of people are hurting financially due to COVID-19, and we here at 3 Diamonds Media understand times are hard for a lot of people, and we want to help. So we've temporarily reduced the price from $997 to $150. This is some serious value, and we hope you take advantage of this reduced cost while you can. Okay, back to the webinar. I chose the name The Launching Pad because this is a platform where a missile or space vehicle undergoes pre-launch inspections, then the countdown before being launched upward and onward toward its predetermined destination. What will you be able to do after you finish the Launching Pad? Now, these are some of the many tools and benefits from the Launching Pad that help transform my professional and personal life so I can have the financial freedom I've always wanted, and I'm sharing them with you right now. The end result is you will be in a much better position to excel in the following: Create a powerful and effective brand. You need a brand even if the brand is you. Use digital marketing to promote your brand across multiple mediums and reach new audiences. Build a professional looking website. And your website will not be a place merely to store written and digital content. It will be a lead generator people will want to visit and navigate. Compose amazing logos. This is also one of the skills we develop in our weekly power groups. Make really cool custom banners, badges, and thumbnails. Open a YouTube channel. Navigate your dashboard like a pro and understand what YouTube is looking for when they promote videos. It's important to understand YouTube wants to partner with you to promote great videos with great content, as this is how they make their money through ads, and we show you what it is YouTube looks for to promote videos. Film and edit stunning videos people will want to watch. Improve your public and online speaking. Build an organic email list. And people, this is by far one of the most powerful things you can do to promote your product or service. An organic email list is a ready-made market of people who trust you enough to give you their email. Create a newsletter. Now these are not as popular as they once were, but they're still a very useful tool to have at your disposal. Complete a business plan and target audience worksheet. Now over the years, I've found it's rare anyone, to their detriment, makes a business plan. However, they will complete the business plan and target audience worksheets we've developed, so at least they have all the information at the touch of a few keystrokes. Finally, you will launch or relaunch your product or service, expand your online presence, and scale up your business or side hustle. And here are just some of the many benefits you'll receive from the Launching Pad. Now, first and foremost, you'll be able to transform your life and be that smashing success you know you are meant to be. Feel empowered to overcome past failures and turn them into new successes. If I can do it, so can you. Install confidence where once was a missed opportunity. And this is one of my favorite benefits. Rather than feeling overwhelmed, you'll gain a sense of control that money cannot buy. And this translates into getting a far better night's sleep every night. Declutter your home, your finances, your mind, time, relationships, low productive activities, and your vices. Now, I'm not trying to sound preachy, but bad vices have derailed great platforms more than just about anything else. Get scary organized. Not organized, not really organized, but scary organized. Your family and friends will see a new person in you. Reduce your stress and anxiety, which helps improve your health and again, sleep better. Achieve more in less time. And I love this one. Project a better image to your clients, colleagues, and friends. You'll have more time to spend with people you love and doing what you love. Ultimately, you'll be in a far better position to leave the 9-to-5 grind, take control of your personal business or side hustle. Translation, don't be controlled by a normal job. And one of my personal favorites is I can travel 3 months out of the year. And there's so much more, but for now, we'll focus on these 12 benefits. We also have our live weekly power group teachings and Q&As where we practice together, honing our digital marketing skills. Now, we make sales funnels, landing pages and thank you pages and ClickFunnels and GetResponse. We create and run Facebook ads and campaigns from start to finish. We focus on Adobe products like Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and Premiere Pro. So we learn how to use it and make epic logos and thumbnails and promotional material for videos and all kinds of really cool stuff. There's analytics. Now, this is very important. You need to know what viewers are doing when they visit your site and where and why they leave. And here's one of my favorites, video filming and editing. Oh, and we have guest speakers who have decades of experience sharing their pearls of wisdom with us. And we have website reviews for students of the Launching Pad. Whew! Okay, now that's some serious value. Now I want to take you to the actual Launching Pad course website and show you exactly what you'll get with this digital marketing course. I use Thinkific.com to host the Launching Pad, along with a couple of other courses, and we're currently developing the intermediate and the advanced class of the Launching Pad, and those will be hosted here as well. Setting up an account could not be any easier, and you're ready to log in and begin the Launching Pad right now. Once you log in, you're taken directly to the course. For example, let's go to Lesson 5, YouTube channels. Lesson 5, Segment 5, Video Editing Software and Techniques. You want to make a great first impression, and you can do this by making stunning videos that tell a story or provide value. Recording is easy. Editing, it does involve a learning curve, but you can learn to use an editor in a few hours by watching tutorial videos and doing a few practice runs. There are a lot of video editing software programs available, but I'll keep the list short as I'll recommend what I use. I use Camtasia, Adobe Premiere, iMovie, and my cell phone. And that's all you really need to edit out sections you don't want, add special effects, and fine-tune the audio. Done correctly, editing blends images and sounds that emotionally connects the viewer to your video. Now, we discussed emotion and how it affects producers and consumers in greater detail in the intermediate class of the Launching Pad. But for now, create the 2 best videos you can possibly make in the next 7 days. There are a lot of video editing software programs available, but I'll keep the list short as I'll recommend what I use: Camtasia, Adobe Premiere, iMovie, and my cell phone. Use one of these apps or a combination to edit out sections you don't want, add special effects, and fine-tune the audio. Okay, so let's take a couple of minutes and look at the 8 individual lessons of the Launching Pad. Now get this material right, and you'll position yourself to be that smashing success you know you are meant to be. However, get it wrong, and you might as well wait for an inheritance or win the lottery. It's that simple. Okay, Lesson 1, Building Your Launching Pad Platform. Lesson 1 is all about transforming your personal and your professional life so you can have the financial freedom you've always wanted. Now, Lesson 2, Develop and build an effective brand. Now that we have the business aspects covered, you can focus on the fun stuff and develop the eye candy of your brand, like your company name, logo, graphic images, and your taglines. Now, Lesson 3 is building a website that converts. Now, your website is the most unique and powerful tool to deliver your goods to your target audience. There are no boundaries as to what you can do. Now, Lesson 4 is completing incredible graphic designs, taglines, and blurbs. In this lesson, you will focus on completing what you started in Lesson 2, completing your company name, taglines, and graphic art. And remember, there are lots of links and tutorials in your notes to help you complete each lesson. Now, Lesson 5, and this is my favorite lesson, YouTube channel and videos made easy. Now comes the really fun stuff. Yes, it's videos. You are going to open your very own YouTube channel so you can share your videos with the world. Now, Lesson 6, we have a guest host, public and online speaking, ways to get in front of new audiences, guest speaker L. Diane Wolf. Learn to become a confident and effective public speaker to any audience, regardless if it's a single person or a large group of listeners. Lesson 7, build your very own organic email list. Now, if people give you their email address, then you've gained their trust and they'll be willing to buy something from you in the future. Done right, an organic email list is your personal ready-made market. And then finally, Lesson 8, Ready, Set, Launch. And we give you 4 ways you can launch your goods to the world. Now, you might have had a great idea and invested much to bring it to market. You might have also responded to a Facebook ad and paid good money and spent a lot of passion, time, resources, and sacrificed much for a limited service that only provided you with one thing, like writing a Facebook ad or building a sales funnel. Often, these funnels and Facebook ads, they do work for a while, but they fall victim to changing trends and you don't know how to fix them. Furthermore, and here's the real kicker, what you paid for and sacrificed did nothing for the rest of your brand and online presence, let alone driving and converting traffic. For whatever reasons, your launch ended up in a fiery explosion before it could leave the launching pad. Or you could have launched successfully only to plateau, then crashed and burned. The results could have been mentally agonizing, embarrassing, awkward, tedious, and exhausting. I know this pain all too well. Each time I launched, then crashed and burned, I had to face my family and friends who I initially came to for support and advice, and I had to update them my launches ultimately had failed. If this has happened to you, I share your pain, and this is exactly why I built the Launching Pad, so you can have your personal launching pad and be that smashing success you know you are meant to be. And just like that, we covered the first 3 of the 4 things we'll learn today. Identify or create your high quality product or service, demonstrate the benefits of that high quality product or service, and solve a problem or a pain point. And one thing we pride ourselves on in the Launching Pad course is we show you how to build your personal launching pad in one of 3 ways: free, low cost, or break out the credit card. Just be sure to pay it off at the end of the month. Get this right and you'll position yourself to be that success you know you are meant to be. However, get this material wrong and you might as well wait for an inheritance or win the lottery. It's that simple. Now, before we move on to objective 4, I want to give you a personal call to action. Don't aim for mediocrity where competition is the fiercest. Fight with stubborn tenacity for greatness where competition is the lowest. Let everyone else compete for the ordinary. Allow me to give you a beginning piece of advice. It's all about the follow through. Engage with me in the Launching Pad and you'll be blown away at the progress of your online presence and your ability to reach new clients and customers. Oh yeah. Okay, so what separates the Launching Pad from online courses and coaching and consulting programs you see promoted across social media like Facebook ads, Google ads, and YouTube ads? Very simple. This is the current trend. Far too many people today are spending $5,000 to $15,000 for an incomplete platform to sell their products or services. Yes, some make it, while far too many crash and burn. Yes, there are success stories. You see them in the testimonials. However, what you don't see are all the people who pulled out their credit card, got with the program, yet the system they bought into failed to successfully launch their product or service. They never came close to breaking even, let alone make a profit, or quit their day job. They spent their time, money, and resources on one single method of digital marketing, like a sales funnel, Facebook ads, or YouTube videos. But here's the real kicker. They never developed and grew an online presence they can fall back on and start a new campaign or revise an existing one. They failed to focus on building their platform that can not only withstand a failed launch, but set in motion a lifetime of successful launches or relaunches of their product or service, expand their online presence, and scale up their business or side hustle. They are literally a virtual ghost. No one knows who they are. You can Google their names or business, and there are little to no search results. And this is exactly where the Launching Pad comes to the rescue and helps save the day. Now, as part of my ongoing research, I watch a lot of webinars and sign up for as many digital marketing courses as I can. Now, the trend today are programs that teach people to sell online courses and be coaches and consultants, even if they have no experience whatsoever in these fields. Okay, to better explain this, it's time to bust out my video explainer skills. Let me introduce to you Phil. Meet Phil. Phil has a 9-to-5 job he doesn't like. Like many people, Phil feels trapped because he has a family who relies on him and he has bills to pay. Phil desperately wants out of his current situation and would like the freedom of working out of his home and not be bound by a salary or an hourly wage. Phil sees Facebook ads promoting platforms whereby he can create an online course, offer coaching and consulting services, and pay for an online sales funnel or Facebook ad to promote a product or a service. Phil is convinced one of these platforms will allow him to leave the 9-to-5 grind. He registers and participates in these webinars, books a few phone calls with sales reps, then selects ABC Consulting Group. He pulls out his credit card and pays a lot of money to join their program. These platforms generally range from $5,000 to $15,000 when you add in additional costs like running the initial ads on Facebook and ongoing monthly fees. But Phil does not have an online course to offer, and he knows putting one together will require a commitment of time, energy, and other resources. He wonders how he can balance work, family, and developing an online course. Not to worry, this is a pain point or problem ABC Consulting Group has a solution. ABC Consulting Group will develop and test a sales funnel and a Facebook ad to promote Phil's course for the $5,000 to $15,000 he paid. Students like Phil are sold on the concept he can promote an online course and collect a lot of money through Facebook ads, and this is before he has written any content or made any videos for his course. The reason, and here's the real crazy part, it takes a lot of time, energy, and resources to put together a successful online course like the Launching Pad. The sales rep tells Phil to first see if there's a demand for his course by using Facebook ads they charge, create, and run for him. Phil then collects money from people registering for his yet-to-be-written online course through the Facebook ads he paid ABC Consulting to run, and then, and only then, will he create his course. On the surface, this makes sense. Why spend the time to create a course and promote it only to have no one register? However, if people register and pay $5,000 to $15,000, that's a lot of money, and then it's worth creating a course. Makes sense, right? The problem is, when recipients see Phil's Facebook ad and they enter their credit card information and hit that enter button, he has no online course. This is a really big problem. Why? Very simply, Phil needs to put something together right away. And what do you think the end result will be? I've seen these courses hosted on sites like Thinkific and Kajabi. This is what I do as part of my ongoing research. Phil creates a course from scratch because people are expecting a product or service that will solve problems and improve their lives. Add to this, Phil has a job and a family and other demands. What kind of online course do you think Phil will develop in such a short period of time? Here are snippets I took from a couple of webinars I recently sat through. I don't know about you, but I'm not paying for an online course that's not researched, written, edited, and resolved. They're telling you to make money on a course while you create the content. Here's another snippet. What do you need in order to pre-sell? Name the course, price it, outline it, get a release date, and a checkout page where people can pay. That's it. Are you kidding me? And yet people are doing this every single day, paying for a course that's not even written yet. As Simon Cowell used to say, when he saw an act he knew the person did not put in the time and effort, he would call it rubbish. And that's exactly what so many of these pre-sold courses are, rubbish. Or take it from Fred and George Weasley if you don't believe me. Now this is not a good business model, and the good people who register and pay a lot of money for Phil's yet-to-be-written course. Now this is not a good business model, and it's not good for the people who register and pay a lot of money for Phil's yet-to-be-written course. And this is where Phil and a lot of decent people fail. ABC Consulting, they made their money off Phil. Now they may have done a good job on their end, but it fails for Phil and it fails for others who register for Phil's yet-to-be-made online course. This happens far too often. I literally see it happen at least every week, if not every day on Facebook. But wait, it gets worse. Phil is literally a virtual ghost. No one knows who Phil is or the others who rush to put together an online course they've pre-sold. You can Google their names or businesses and they have little to no search results. The real winner here is ABC Consulting. They're the ones making $5,000 to $15,000 off Phil, and really all they're doing is creating a sales funnel for a Facebook ad or setting up a YouTube channel. Or even worse, they're charging people to tell them how to sell an online course that has yet to be researched, written, developed, and edited. It's only a matter of time before the sales funnel and Facebook ads become dated, a new trend makes them obsolete, or, I've seen this, something in Phil's ad becomes politically incorrect overnight and Phil is back to square one. This is just the world we live in. I know what it's like to develop successful online courses. I've been doing this for 15 years. A newbie simply does not put together an online course and coaching business in a few days and charge $5,000 to $15,000. But this is exactly what's playing out with Facebook ads and Google ads and YouTube ads every day with people like Phil. The Launching Pad, however, has been researched, edited, and tried through the trials of life. The main difference, and folks, this is huge, You can register for the Launching Pad and immediately begin the course today, right here, right now. This is what separates the Launching Pad from so many online courses and coaching programs you see advertised on the internet today. There's no waiting for the instructor to throw anything together. The Launching Pad is a structured online environment ready to go right now. 8 lessons later, you're ready to launch or relaunch your product or service, expand your online presence, and scale up your business or side hustle. What differentiates the Launching Pad from ABC Corporation and other digital marketing platforms is you will build your personal Launching Pad that consists of a number of sub-platforms vital to your online success. For me, to have one and only one digital marketing avenue like a Facebook ad or a YouTube channel is absolutely maddening. Although I use Facebook and YouTube, and why wouldn't I, both platforms have experienced recent turmoil that threaten to do serious harm to their credibility and growth and their ability to help digital marketers like you and me launch our products and services. Recently, major advertisers like Disney, Epic Games, Hasbro, Nestle, among many others, were concerned YouTube might not be able to protect their brands from offensive content and pulled their ads. YouTube found itself wrapped in yet another major controversy in 2018 with Logan Paul, one of YouTube's largest stars. His 2018 episode absolutely appalled major advertisers and viewers. Critics accused YouTube of encouraging hosts to garner views and subscribers by any means necessary. This was and remains a really big deal. It's a maker or a breaker for major advertisers, and really, they are the ones who support YouTube's platform. Another challenge to YouTube's constantly updated algorithms are the churn and burn channels. Now, churn and burn, this is a common phrase among black hat marketers. These are techniques they use to temporarily rank videos high for a very short time. The channel eventually gets penalized or deleted, but only after the owners earned revenue. This continues to be a concern for YouTube's credibility and major advertisers' faith in the platform. There are plenty who offer black hat services on sites like Fiverr, although I do not recommend using them. YouTube may very well shut down your channel if you employ these tactics. Augmented reality is an emerging technology that can threaten YouTube's video sharing platform. Augmented reality generates a composite view for the user by combining real scenes viewed by the user and a virtual scene generated by a computer that augments the original scene with additional information. Yes, YouTube is the second largest search engine next to Google, and it's a major component in any successful platform used to launch a product or service. You should have a strong presence there, but one platform does not provide enough short or long-term value, and I would not put all of my eggs in that basket. Facebook also has recently experienced challenges. Users' confidence in Facebook's ability to protect their data is a serious challenge to their credibility, and advertisers have taken notice and have reason to be concerned. Mark Zuckerberg had to testify in front of a joint session of the Senate Commerce and Judiciary Committees on how Facebook handled user data during the 2016 elections, and there are emerging foreign Facebooks that erode Facebook's presence overseas. Also, I'm not trying to get political on you, but there are politicians who view Google, which owns YouTube, and other tech giants like Facebook and Amazon as monopolies. These politicians embrace policies aimed at breaking them up and cracking down on business practices they claim weaken the competition. Oh, and one more thing. Facebook, Google, and YouTube, they changed their algorithms without notice. And guess what? Your one-hit wonder could be seriously jeopardized or even made obsolete before you know what and why this happened. I think it's obvious this is a real threat to the way we do digital marketing today. I'll reiterate, it's absolutely asinine to throw all of your eggs into one basket like a Facebook ad or a YouTube channel. Yet, people are paying thousands and thousands every day responding to these Facebook, Google, and YouTube ads. However, with your personal launching pad, you'll eliminate the risk of using a single social media outlet as your primary platform. Okay, to recap, we covered our first 3 objectives. Identify or create your high-quality product or service. Your high-quality product or service needs to solve a specific problem or pain point. You need to demonstrate the benefits of your high-quality product or service. And finally, you need credentials. Now, it's time for Objective 4, My Credentials. A great webinar, along with its products or services, needs them. My credentials, what qualifies me to develop and lead the Launching Pad? Well, first, I have an MBA in global management. I've served as a senior manager for some of the largest companies in the world, including General Electric, Deutsche Bank, and E-Trade Bank. I've developed and taught online courses for over 15 years, and my social media influence reaches tens of thousands of people. And I'm an author of 4 speculative fiction books that have been sold in Barnes & Noble and Borders Books across the country. Here are a few miscellaneous images of me at book signings. Okay, so my pictures are a bit dated. I now have some gray hairs, but this signifies experiences of life, wisdom of age, and raising children. I love to tell people one of my favorite taglines. I've been to the penthouse and I've been to the outhouse and just about every place in between. I know what works and what doesn't work. And this is exactly why I developed the Launching Pad, to give entrepreneurs just like you a structured online environment where you can not only survive, but thrive. Our content is thoroughly researched, written, professionally edited, time-tested, and ready to put into action today. I look back on my mentors, coaches, and counselors who made a difference in my life. One such person, my high school track coach, was not the greatest or most inspiring trainer. I was born and raised in Lansing, Michigan. Go Spartans! Since track meets were held in the spring, this meant training occurred in the dead of winter. The memory of my track coach driving behind us in the luxury of his heated car and honking his horn if we slowed down is forever burned in my memory, and not in a good way. However, he did impart one lasting remembrance that will forever be etched in my mind. Before each practice, he told us, "You may never win a meet, but one thing is certain. For the rest of your life, you will always be faster and you will always have more endurance than you have right now." He was right, and I want to bring that memorable quote to the Launching Pad. After you complete the 8 lessons of the Launching Pad, you will always be better at digital marketing. You'll always be better at launching a product or service, expanding your online presence, and scaling up your business or side hustle for the rest of your life. For now, it's all about you. Position yourself for that successful launch, then go out and save the world. Well, at least a slice of it. Okay, who the Launching Pad is for? It's for entrepreneurs who want to launch their product or service for the first time. I specifically like to target people who have had a previous launch, maybe even spent good money on courses and coaching from Facebook ads they've clicked through. But for whatever reasons, their launch failed. These are the people who need a redo, who want to be that smashing success they know they are meant to be. For those who want to increase their online presence, entrepreneurs who want to scale up their business or side hustle, and stay-at-home moms and dads. The kids are at school and mom has free time to focus her passions, hobbies, and skills launching a product or service. Affiliate marketers, everyone who wants to leave the 9-to-5 grind and generate a recurring 6-figure income, or they want to supplement a current income with a side hustle. Entrepreneurs who would like to become location independent and want to be able to manage their business from anywhere in the world. And if this describes your current situation, then the Launching Pad is definitely for you. Remember, if you find you need help beyond the material in this course and tutorials, links and references that are in your notes, ask me to make a video. If there's a demand, I'll make it and post it on YouTube and the bonus material section of the Launching Pad. And speaking of bonus material, be sure to check out this section of the Launching Pad as we're uploading new content that supplements the material in the Launching Pad. Requirements, very simple: an iMac, PC with Windows, a strong work ethic, and a desire and passion to launch your business or side hustle from your home. You also need a willingness to learn and get excited that you can have a full-time or passive income for years to come. Even if you don't have any experience at launching your product or service, that's okay. The Launching Pad provides you a structured online environment where you can not only survive, but thrive. Okay, the 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, the launching pad is $150 and comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, if you purchase the launching pad, dive in and start taking action, and you are not completely satisfied, email me personally at steven.tremp@3diamondsmedia.com within 30 days of receipt of the course. But understand, you will need to complete a feedback survey and show me the steps you have taken to complete the course, and you'll receive a full refund. Now, I'm a pretty demanding person. I know if you've watched the videos and performed the assignments like completing the business plan and the target market worksheets. Refunds will not be processed unless you've demonstrated you've done your part. Now, that being said, right now you should have a really good idea if the launching pad is for you. If it is, you can sign up and get started today, right now, or when it's convenient for you, like evenings and weekends. You'll always have a lifetime membership to the launching pad. Okay, let's wrap this up. Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. H. Jackson Brown Jr. I do not want to reach the end of my life, look back and wonder, what if I had followed through with my dreams and passions? How would my life and those who depend on me, how would our lives be different? Now, that's not going to happen to me, and we'll help make sure it does not happen to you. To reiterate, a business venture can be an emotional roller coaster ride. One day you're super crazy excited as you pick up momentum and climb seemingly insurmountable hills, only to plummet into an unforeseen free fall the next day. Now, these plunges, they can be dark, lonely, and outright terrifying. You don't know how long they'll last or if you'll ever come out of it. And this is exactly why I developed the launching pad, to give entrepreneurs just like you a structured online environment where you can not only survive, but thrive. Remember this life-changing quote we kicked off the webinar with: like so many who found a way to leave their 9-to-5 job, this is what started it all for me. From Tim Ferriss in his best-selling book, The 4-Hour Workweek. 99% of the people in the world are convinced they are incapable of achieving great things, so they aim for the mediocre. The level of competition is thus fiercest for realistic goals, paradoxically making them the most time and energy consuming. Timothy Ferriss, author, entrepreneur, and public speaker. And here is your personal call to action. Don't aim for mediocrity where competition is the fiercest. Fight with stubborn tenacity for greatness where competition is the lowest. Let everyone else compete for the ordinary. Again, allow me to give you a beginning piece of advice. It's all about the follow-through. Engage with me in the launching pad and you'll be blown away at the progress of your online presence and your ability to reach new clients and customers. Oh yeah. Oh, and for watching this webinar and staying until the end, I have a special gift for you called 12 Steps to Increase Your Net Worth every 30 days for the next 12 months, formerly known as 12 Steps to Get Your Financial House in Order. You can access it directly from the landing page in the description below. Use the promo code 12 Steps and you're in. It's also hosted in the same platform as the launching pad. Okay, it's time. It's time to become scary organized, build your brand and your online presence, create graphic designs, make an incredible website that's a lead generator people will want to visit, learn YouTube marketing, develop public and online speaking skills vital to your success, make and edit stunning videos that engage viewers, build an organic email list, and remember, this is one of the most important things you can do. An organic email list is a ready-made market of people who trust you enough to give you their email. Complete your business plan and your target audience worksheets. Very important. And remember, we show you how to build your personal launching pad in 3 ways: free, low cost, or break out the credit card. Just be sure to pay it off at the end of the month. That's the launching pad. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to sit through this webinar. Okay, so here's your personal call to action. If you're ready to launch or relaunch a product or service, expand your online business, and scale up your business or side hustle, click the link in the description below. You'll be directed to our landing page where you can register for one of the 3 tiers of the launching pad. And unlike so many online courses, people are pre-selling before they are written and recorded. And make no mistake, This is the trend today. Now, the launching pad is researched, it's written, it's edited and recorded. It's ready to go right here, right now. And don't forget your gift, 12 steps to increase your net worth every 30 days for the next 12 months. Now, the promo code is 12 steps. That's the number 12, a capital S and no spaces, and it's hosted on the same platform as the launching pad. So click that link, and I'll see you in the launching pad.